Welcome to Dolphin Dive Daily, your go-to spot for everything Miami Dolphins. If you bleed aqua and orange, hit that subscribe button and join the pod. They say every franchise needs a hero, and in Miami, the whispers are growing louder maybe. Just maybe, that hero has finally arrived. Rookie quarterback J.J. McCarthy has stepped into the spotlight, and Dolphins fans are holding their breath. Not since Dan Marino have the faithful in South Florida dared to believe so fiercely in one man under center. Yet here we are, preseason buzz in full force, and all eyes are on the young man with a rocket arm and ice in his veins. Is this the beginning of something special? Or just another chapter in Miami's long search for a savior? McCarthy's arrival in Miami wasn't just a draft pick, it felt like a declaration. The front office made their move, and the message was loud and clear: the future starts now. The buzz started the moment his name was called, but it exploded once he hit the practice field. Coaches are raving about his poise, his leadership, and yes, his deep ball. Teammates have been spotted quietly watching his every rep, nodding in approval. And the fans, they're already wearing his jersey, chanting his name, and dreaming big. Could this be the dawn of a new Dolphins dynasty? Of course, the pressure is enormous. No rookie quarterback walks into a franchise with zero expectations, especially not when the franchise has been starved for elite QB play for decades. The Dolphins have had flashes of promise. Sure, a few winning seasons, some playoff cameos. But the consistent, electrifying play from the quarterback position, that's been a ghost. Now, here comes McCarthy, carrying the weight of all that history. It's a lot for any young man to bear. But those who've been around him say he's built different, calm, focused, unshakably confident. He's not just saying the right things, he's living them. Sources close to the team say there's a quiet intensity to McCarthy that reminds them of greats who came before. He's not flashy in interviews, but he commands the room. He studies film obsessively. He's reportedly the first in the building and the last to leave. And already, in limited reps, he's showing chemistry with Miami's top receivers. Tyreek Hill has dropped hints in interviews that the kid's got something special. Jalen Waddle has been seen smiling a bit wider after practices. The locker room isn't just buying and they're beginning to believe. That's not something you can coach, yet it's the fan base that's creating the biggest noise. Social media is buzzing with McCarthy highlights from OTA letters and minicamp. Clips of him threading the needle in tight coverage are rolling out and firing a perfect strike are going viral within minutes. Fans are filling comment sections with phrases like future MVP and finally, our guy. Talk radio in Miami is all McCarthy, all the time. They're comparing him to Marino, to Herbert, even to a young Tom Brady. It's wild, it's electric. It's the kind of fever only a true quarterback hope can ignite in a football-crazed city. But let's pump the brakes just a little, at least that's what some analysts are saying. After all, he hasn't taken a regular season snap yet. The NFL is brutal on rookie quarterbacks. The speed, the complexity, the physicality, it can humble even the most talented young stars. Still, something feels different here. There's a sense that this isn't just hype, it's destiny. And in a league where narratives matter almost as much as talent, that kind of belief can take a young player a long way. Could McCarthy really be the one to bring glory back to Miami? Still with us? Then show some love. Hit that like button and let us know in the comments. What's your take on the Fins this week? Behind the scenes, the Dolphins coaching staff is crafting a game plan that plays to McCarthy's strengths. Quick reads, moving pockets, deep shots when the opportunity rises. They're building the offense around him, not just inserting him into a system. That's a major sign of confidence. It's not often a rookie QB gets that kind of backing from day one. Offensive coordinator Frank Smith reportedly sees McCarthy as a dual-threat maestro, with the football IQ to adjust mid-play, and head coach Mike McDaniel, he's said to be all in. Already envisioning a team led by the rookie phenom. Veterans on the team aren't pushing back either. There's always a risk that a locker room could resist a rookie being thrust into a leadership role. But that's not the case in Miami. Word is, the vets respect McCarthy's grind, his humility, and the way he carries himself. He's not trying to be the loudest guy, he's trying to be the most prepared. And in the NFL, that speaks volumes. As one insider put it, he hasn't earned the captain's patch yet. But if you watch practice, you'd swear he already had it on his chest. So what does this all mean? Is J.J. McCarthy really the answer the Dolphins have been waiting for? That's the million-dollar question, and honestly, nobody knows for sure. But here's what we do know. He's already ignited a spark in a franchise that desperately needed one. He's got the tools, the mindset, and the backing. All that's left is for him to step onto that field and show the world. Miami fans are ready. The city is ready. And if the whispers are true, if the buzz is real, McCarthy just might be ready too. This could be the start of a new chapter in Dolphins history, the moment everything changes. Or it could be another false dawn, but for now, hope is alive in Miami like it hasn't been in years. The rookie has arrived, and the city, the team, and the fans, they're all watching. Because sometimes, all it takes is one player to change everything. And maybe, just maybe, J.J. McCarthy is that player. Only time will tell. But if you ask around Miami right now, you'll hear it again and again. This kid might be the one. That's a wrap for today's dive. If you're loving the content, share it with a fellow Dolphins fan. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a splash. Fins up.